Welcome guys, welcome to the channel. We're at the River Styx Cemetery and we're gonna get right back at it. We done got one video, we're gonna get right back at it. I do apologize about the wind, I apologize about the shaking. I can't do nothing about either one, but I do apologize. Here's one that died in 1818 is what I want to say on this one, because I see the start of an 8 and I see the 1 and the 18 right in front of it. So I want to say 1818 on this one, and it's an infant or child. I mean, one of the two. This is probably going to be another child here as well. It's going to be Samuel, I think. That's all I can tell about Samuel. But there it is. Then you have this one, and it looks like they died in 1917, but I won't swear to anything. And I have no idea who it is. There it is. Then we have Frank Spice, 1871 to 1947. All right, guys. Then we have, I have no idea on this one. This one died in, looks like 1816 right here. Down at the very bottom down there, you see 1816. Right there, guys. But who it is, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Alright. Then we have one here at the tree. And it's a Mary. But that's all I can tell is her name was Mary on this stone right here, guys. Then we have one right here. Another one you can't read. Right there. All right. We even have one way back here going into the guy's cow field. Right here. We're going to stand it back up. There it is. Alright. There's our next one. And I can't tell a thing about this one either. Nothing on this one. Then we have one laying down in here in the flowers. I gotta figure out which way it goes. I have no earthly idea. I think he goes this way, but I wouldn't swear to it. There it is. That's the best I can do it on this one. Down in there, without ripping the flowers all to pieces. This one here evidently is a veteran, because it's part of a flag down here below him. But I don't know when he died, or who he is. But there he is. Alright. Here's our next one. This is another one. Can't tell nothing really about. On this stone right here. Alright. Then this one's flipping over. And I can't tell nothing really about him either. At all on this stone right here. All these people are going to be basically erased. We have no idea who they are. But here's Franny. This is a good looking stone right here. It's the second biggest one in the cemetery, it looks like. She's the wife of John H. Phillips, and she died July the 26th, 1886 at the age of 86 years, 3 months, and 24 days. Then we got John H. Phillips. He died June the 6th, or 8th, 1874 at the age of 82 years, 1 month, and 18 days. Then we got to come around it. I think we got more people here. Oh, we do. We have Hannah M. And she died October the 12th, 1850 at the age of 21 years and 11 months. Then we have Franklin. He died July the 18th, 1859 at the age of 36 years and 2 months. That's the children of J and H and F Phillips. or Phillips. I think it's Phillips, but I wouldn't swear to it. All right, guys. Here's our next one. You ain't gonna tell who that is either. But it's been so long, it's grown into the, look at that. It's like holding it. It's grown into that twigs so bad. All right. Here's our next one. It's gonna be Jane. She's the wife of S. something right here. Colbert Burn. And she died something 1819 on this stone. And her stone's busted in half, the other half's underneath her. Then we have this one. And this is Lehman. And I don't know if you can tell anything about Lehman or not. No, Lehman's gone. All you know is his name. That's it, guys, on him. That looks like 1818 right here. See the 18? And 18 started here. But I wouldn't swear to it. She died in 19. That would be about right, him dying in 18. Time frame fits, but who knows? There's one that's missing completely. Right here. And I'm going to assume there's more down in here because there's flowers. Yeah, here's one over there behind the flowers, which I think we got that one. But there's flowers bunched up right here. So I'd say that's probably marking somebody. And I would say this over here is marking somebody as well. Right here. With the flowers being here. But I wouldn't swear to it. You be the judge on if you think that's more grays or not. Because I really can't tell by the ground. Because like I said, it's next to a cow pen. And it looks like it's been tore all to pieces in this area. So you be the judge if you think there's more this way. We do have more to see. We're heading to them, so give me just a moment, guys. All right, guys, here's our next one. It's gonna be Lauren J. Reese, 1852 to 1884. And that's gonna be this one. And I have no idea who it is or anything. I can't really tell. There it is on that one. Here's our next one. And I'd be afraid to say because I don't know. I can't really see it. It looks like a James here, but I wouldn't swear to it. And I can't tell anything else about it. I can't see it. Let's see if he's alone here. He is not. Or somebody else died in 1893, but I can't make the name out either on this one. Looks like 1812, or no, 1811 to 1893, but I don't know who. Let's see if anybody else is on there. Nope, that's all that's on that stone right there, guys. All right. Well, let's move on. Then we have Melville M. Wilson, 1850 to 1922. Then we have Virginia Wilson, something like Bridle, 1851 to 1909 on that stone. All right. And then we have R. Porter Wilson, 1823 to 1892. Caroline Easton, the wife, 1822 to 1880. Children is Olin, 3-year-old and 3 months. Olaline was 3 years and 3 months. I'm sorry. Olin was 4 years and 9 months. Charlie 7 months. Carrie's March the 14th, 1907. Ellie's January the 27th, 1923. And Odell is August 13th, 1936. And then you have Franny Miller, 1866 to 1926 on this stone. Let's see if any of these others got anything on them. Yeah, they do. Maybe a name or something. I don't know. Buried somewhere, California, I think it says. Huh. That's the only one that had anything on it. So the rest of them was listed there. Okay. Alright, we'll move on. Then we have Lorenzo. He was born November the 18th, 1831, and he died February 21st, 1893. And Orlarilla, his wife, was born December the 1st, 1838, and died January the 30th, 1905. And her last name is Fraser. And then we have Jacob Fraser. He was 1872 to 1947. All right. That's all that's there. Then we have, right now we're standing on top of the mausoleum. They got plots on top of the mausoleum sewed to. All right. Here's Dooley D. Wilson, March the 16th, 1876 to August the 7th, 1898. He died at something down here. I can't really see it. There's what we got. And he was in the Spanish War, 1898 to 99 in Cuba. So there you go, guys. All right. Next we got, oh wow. See here. I don't know who that is. And this evidently was a mother right here. And then I guess this is the bottom of that stone. So it's going to be David Wilson. He died November the 23rd, looks like 81. And then David was in the War of 1812 down here. And that's his wife Mary right here. And then Elijah, he was in the War of 1776, so that'd be what, Revolution, wouldn't it? The Revolution War. And then you have Jane, she's the wife of W.M. Wilson on this one. Wait a minute, guys, my camera's messing up. Then you have Curly or Gurley. He's the brother. Then you have Caroline, she's the sister. And then you have, I'm not sure who that is, I can't tell. A 3-year-old, 3 months and 13 days on that one. And these two you can't read. And this is in a plot here, guys. Right here. Off to the side of the mausoleum. Actually, the mausoleum is over there where that hump is. Where that hill is. And if you ain't seen it, look at the short little piece of video that I've done from this, coming out of this cemetery. It has probably a 1820 mausoleum, and somebody has busted in it, and it looks like it has been broke all to pieces. Anyways, we have, I'm not sure, L.B. Wilson, November 22nd, 1833 to February the 1st, 1902. And Sable, or I don't know what that name is, I can't really see it. July the 6th, 1844 to August the 3rd, 1899, I believe it says. And their last name's Wilson. Alright, guys. I do apologize about the wind and the shaking. I can't do nothing about either one, but I do apologize. Alright. Here's our next ones. It's going to be Reese. It's going to be William J. Reese. September the 2nd, 1840 to March 19th, 1919. Sarah E. Reese, Reese, his wife, July the 13th, 1842 to December 26th, 1909. All right. Then we have Hatchet, or something like that. And I'm not familiar with the name. Born October the 1st, 1827, and died January 29th, 1898. And his wife, Amelia, or something like that. Amelia. I can't talk today, guys. Sorry about that. His wife, anyways, born October the 3rd, 1830, and died July 31st, 1916 on this stone right here, guys. That's a good looking old stone. All right, we got a few more over here. It's a beautiful little cemetery. It's just got a lot of damage and a lot of stones you can't read. That's sad. And it looks like the farmer has been using it to cut through to go over to his field. Right through the cemetery, guys. Wow. I guess it works for him, I guess. Go ahead, I guess, huh? Anyways, we have Newton in Reese, 1845 to 1920. And no, Newton, 1845 to 1923. And then in Reese, no, I guess it is when he died. That's his military thing. Okay, guys, that is right. So we'll do that over. Newton in Reese, 1845 to 1920. He was in the Civil War from 1861 to 1865. Maria A. Reese, 1846 to 1936. His wife was born in New Hampshire, something, PA. All right. That's hard to see and read that, actually. All right, let's go over here and see which one we got here. There's the cows, guys. They come over here to visit. That'd be some good steaks right there. All right, here we go. Here's Henry L. Imhoff, 1911 to 1932. Then you have Frank and Elda Nestwinder. I think how you pronounce that, I'm not sure. I'll give it a shot. And there's dips in here in this open area. I don't know if people's buried here or not. I hope not. I don't want to feel like I'm walking on them. Here's Wilson, Dorothea, 1884 to 1967, and Claude, 1873 to 1952. Then we have more Wilsons. We have Mary, 1860 to 1944, and Thomas M., 1849 to 1934. And bugs out here like crazy since them cows is here, I guess. Here's David B. I have no idea. 1845 to 1921. And Eddie A., his wife, 1851 to 1920. And David was in that Civil War as well, 1861 to 1865. Thank you for your service, sir. Then we have Pond. Orland, 1843 to 1925, and Violet A., his wife, 1848 to 1934, and Clara F., a son, 1876 to 1916, and Orland was in the Civil War as well, 1861 to 1865. All right, thank you for your service, sir. Trying to find them all, guys. Then we have Webster. We have Charles Webster, 1903 to we have Ruth, 1907 to 1931. All right. Then we have I have no idea, but we have Vance, 1882 to 1964, and Teresa, 1891 to 1966. He was in the World War. All right. Then we have Shanked, Alvin W., 1887 to 1961. Then we have the son of Haley Shanked, Marvin R. Cox, 1927 to 1937. Then we have something back here by itself. We have Henry, and I'm not going to try to his last name, but 1856 to 1917. They're down in this grass and everything. Then there's flower pots marking people, but I have no idea who they are. Like here, there's one. And then way over here, where there's nothing, there's a stone. Way over here by itself, a small one. Like this. And it's Vera Lois Smith, November the 15th, 1931 to January the 9th, 1932. Then we have that Schuttenberger again, or however you pronounce it. We have Silas, 1859 to 1927. Then we have Ellen, 1858 to 1933. And we have Etta, 1934. Then we have Ray. He was in World War I, July the 19th, 1896 to May the 29th, 1969. Right there. All right, guys. Then we have Eugene, 1915 to 1990, and Florence, 1914 to 1996. Then we got some azaleas or something fixing to bloom like crazy. We're gonna have to move them to get to this one. And that's gonna be Caroline, 1891 to 1966. Then we got Frank Scott, 1864 to 1937. And then we have our son, Raymond F. Scott, October 31st, 1922 to June 11th, 1931. And I can't even see to read that one, guys. There it is. All right. Then we have our beloved son and brother, Kenneth Allen Hatfield, June the 20th, 1982. I'm getting tongue-tied. To July the 16th, 1991. And see what I'm saying about building on rocks? Here's Kenneth A. Bushy, February 1955 to January 1985. Bohannon Eva, 1915 to 2005. And Claude, 1907 to 1965. Then we have Lawrenceworth or Farmansworth, something like that. Jesse, I want to say 86 to 1939, and Hava, 1881 to 1939 on that stone. Them stones are ate up with some kind of fungus. Then we have Tillman, Davies, or Davis. Looks like 1887 maybe to 1923. I'm not sure. I can't really see it. The glare of the sun and trying to bend down, it's hard to see. Then we have Thompson. We have Fred, 1859 to 1922, and Harriet, his wife, looks like 1869 to 1911, I think, best I can tell. Swallowed a bug. Give me a minute. Oh, I think it's gonna make me sick. Oh, whoo. Man, the being by these cows is horrible. Here's Mary Rickett Lambert, 1888 to 1971. And here's H. Carl Rickett, 1883 to 1928. Yeah, cows, you need to go somewhere. Your bugs are killing me. Here's Franklin E. Miller. He was a private in the U.S. Army, 1929 to 1989. Then we have Cheryl J. Farmansworth, May the 8th, 1955 to July the 13th, 2006. And the sad part is, it looks like they're still burying people here. And this cemetery is in rough shape as far as the stones and stuff. You know, broke off and stuff. Here's another one of them. You ain't even gonna be able to read that when it's ate up with that stuff. That's something. Wow. Alright, here's our daughter, Tiffany Cole. November the 30th, 1983. On that one. Alright, guys. Wow, this one's down in there pretty deep. I can't even see it. It's down in there. There it is, guys. I'll hold it there a minute. That's a veteran too. But I can't tell anything about it. I can't see it. Alright, guys. Then we have Joshua Travis Bailey, September the 27th, 1973 to October the 29th, 1973. Then we have Murray G. Bailey, 1947 to 2005. Having a hard time seeing. My eyes is watering bad. Whew. I done swallowed the bug and everything out here. Bailey James, 1920 to 2008. Jane, 1923 to 1991. Yeah, so they're just buried one right there. It looks like right here, both. That one ain't got a stone, a marker, or nothing. It's just in the middle of the ground. Then we have Miller Robert, April 28th, 1935 to September 23rd, 2009. And I'm not sure, May the 8th, 1935. They were married August 18th, 1954. See, right here's another one they buried. This one at least got a plaque right here. But that in there didn't even get a plaque or nothing. And there's one next to them got buried too. So they're still burying people here. It's just, I can't believe the cemetery's in this bad of shape. Then there's Dimmer Carl, August 16th, 1949 to January the 12th, 2010. I mean, it's mowed and stuff. It's just the stones are in horrible shape. All right, here's Van something. Blurcombe? Mark Allen, October 22nd, 1957. And Deborah K. March 31st, 1858 to June the 16th, 2013. And here's a picture of him right there. All right. Yeah, they just buried, looks like 3 here. No, 4. So here's Helen M. Fry, December the 4th, 1905 to September the 1st, 2001. Then we have John Alfred Fry. He was a lieutenant in the U.S. Army, World War II. July 26, 1901 to March 15, 1981. Oh, wow. Then we have 3 rock stones. Cynthia Bales, Bratton, 1947. Bob Bratton, 1954. And this one's Shirley Honk, 1938. Here we have Honk again, David, March 29th, 1931 to September the 17th, 2022. Norma, February 17th, 1930 to January the 14th, 2023. So see, they just buried another one. That'd be a 5th one. Wow. So this part they're still buried in. Roberts, Earl E., 1937. Patricia, 1936 to 2016. You would think they'd take better care of it then. But that's just me, I guess. Oh, we have Ellis. This is a big, good-looking stone. This is George Timothy, January 20th, 1944. And then we have Janice. What is it? Laura, something like that. March 20th, 1940 to September the 12th, 2018. Loving parents of Janice, Georgia, Dorothy, Timothy, Angela, and Jason. Well, they had a lot of kids. Oh, wow. Did we get this one? I don't think we got this one, guys. Oh, I have no idea what that last name is. Lettered? Or Lenore. October the 7th, 1944. And Thomas, August 12th, 1944 to February the 12th, 2008. I get my numbers and letters mixed up because of reading so many, I guess. Oh, this is a neat little area. Oh, it's their stone. They just wrote it on the bench. Right here, I guess. No, it's Proverbs. So I don't know who's buried here.